Hello everyone, my name is Shraddha Upadhyay and today I am going to teach you class 9th topic. Before we start our topic, let us discuss something. In our daily life, we do many things and while doing all the things, we have to move from one place to another, whether we are playing cricket, whether we are doing some work in office or we are going from one place to another. In all these cases, we have to move from one place to another or we have to move any object from one place to another. So, today's topic is motion. When motion comes in our mind, what comes in our mind? That there is change in position with respect to time and with respect to stationary objects. So let us discuss all these 3 points one by one. Change in position. What is change in position? It means that there must be some starting position and ending position when an object is moving, or we may say that initial position and final position. Initial position is the position from where an object starts moving, and the final position is the position where it stops moving. Okay, now with respect to time, what do you mean by with respect to time? Means when an object start moving, there must be some time, and when it stop moving, there must be some time, and there will be an interval of time. Means it may be 5 seconds, it may be 5 minutes, or it may be 5 hours. Okay, now the next thing is with respect to stationary object. Now with respect to stationary object, first of all we will discuss what is stationary object. So stationary object is an object which can't move from one place to another. For an example, we may say that electric poles, or we may say that wall. Okay, so these are the objects which can't move or which are always remain at its place. So that objects are said to be stationary objects. So a, a thing, a person, or anything around us is said to be in motion when there is a change in position with respect to time and with respect to a stationary object. Okay, now when we say motion, what comes in our mind? That there must be some distance traveled by that an object. Okay, distance means when a person starts moving from one place to another, it used to cover some distance. Okay, but now you are in ninth class, so there will be one more term comes, that is an displacement. Okay, so distance and displacement. Now what is displacement? We know that distance is the distance traveled by a particular object, or distance is the actual length traveled by a moving object. That object may be moving in a straight direction. That object may be moving in a zigzag direction. So it will be the actual length. As in the morning when we usually take bus for the school, that bus moves in many directions. Okay, so the particular distance traveled by that bus is the actual distance covered by the actual distance covered by us, or by the actual distance covered by us. Okay, now displacement. When we say displacement, so displacement is basically the shortest distance from the initial point, means from the starting point, and the ending point, means the final point. Again, it will be very clear to you if I give you one example. Suppose there is a circle. Okay, there is a circle. So a body starts moving from a initial point and it comes again to that point, because that is a circle. Again comes to that at point. So there will be no shortest distance. So in that case, the displacement become 0. Okay, so distance, it means it is having no specific directions. It can move in zigzag direction. The body can move in straight direction. Okay, and the covered area or covered length is said to be a distance. So distance cannot be 0. It never be 0. Okay. Now displacement is related to specific directions. Means a body is moving in a specific direction, it is said to be a displacement, and displacement can be 0. How it can be 0? Suppose again the same example, when when the initial point and the final point are same, so there will be no shortest distance. Okay, let me clear you by one more example by giving the same example. Suppose this car is moving in a at a straight path. Okay, so in that case, distance and displacements are equal. Here, this is the initial position and this will be the final position. Okay, so from here to here, the distance and displacement will be equal. Okay, and in case of this path, this path is a circular path. Okay, so the car starts moving from here. Okay, and it ends over here. Means this will be the starting point, and this will again be the end point. So in that case, displacement will be 0. And what will be the distance? Distance will be the circumference of this circle. Okay, so in case 1, distance and displacement are same. And in case 2, distance will be the circumference of a circle. Circumference means 2 pi r of the circle. But displacement will be 0. Why it is 0? Because displacement is the shortest route. Okay, shortest route between starting point and the ending point. And in case of a circle, starting point and ending points are same. So that's why displacement is 0. Okay. Then comes the motion. In motion, when we say that motion are of various types, it may be uniform motion or it may be a non-uniform motion. Okay, so let us discuss about uniform motion. Now, what is uniform motion? If we see, there is an example of clock I have given over here. Okay, in this what happened? That body moves equal distance in equal interval of time. Equal distance in equal interval of time. We know that in 1 hour, the minute hand clock will again come back to that same place. Okay, if it starts from 12, so after 1 hour, that minute hand will come on 12 again. Okay, so at that time we say that yes, it has been covered 60 minutes. So means so minutes it move equal distance in equal interval of time. And the interval of time is 1 hour. Take another example. Suppose we take second hand of a clock. It again moves in an equal interval. Means we know that when it moves from its place, the second hand clock, it means 1 second has been means 1 second has been passed. Okay, if the minute hand moves, it means we came to know it has been passed. How many seconds has been passed? 60 seconds has been passed. Okay, now in case of non-uniform motion, a body moves unequal distance in equal interval of time. Means suppose when the bus starts from its initial position, first 5 minutes in first 5 minutes it covered only half kilometer, but in next 5 minutes it has covered about 1 kilometer or more than above that, depends on its speed. Similarly, in case of aeroplane, we may say that when aeroplanes start flying, the distance covered by the aeroplane is very less as compared to distance covered uh, as compared after 5 minutes. Okay, so a body moves unequal distance in equal interval of times in non-uniform motion. Okay, if we say our growth is also non-uniform, when we are kid at that time, our growth is very it is in a speed, means we grow at a very fast speed.